What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? It's Marcus Frazier from Teachable Tuesdays, here to motivate you, encourage you, and inspire you to be a better you. Thank you for joining me today. Greatly appreciate it. Excuse me if you see a little bit of mess down there. I'm in the process of reorganizing my office. I'm going to show you some before and after pictures in about a week because I've been slowly transforming things, trying to get some new things. I got some new equipment on the way. I can't wait to show you guys that. But anyways, for today's video, first of all, before we begin, please hit the like button and the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. And I want to thank all of you guys that have been checking out the videos. The last skate video, the vlog from Skate Night Series number 2. You guys really blew that video up in views. Greatly appreciated. Up to date, that's one of the most viewed videos on the channel. And I think we can do better because guess what? I have one coming along this week. And I have one coming out each week for the next couple of weeks. So make sure you stay tuned and make sure you are subscribed so that way you can get all of the up-to-date details on what's going on. Not just in the life of skating, but motivation and other things that come along with this channel as well. Without further ado, today's topic is going to be very short. But we're going to talk about skate and date. And should you skate and date? Now, this is something that me and my skate fam, shout out to my skate fam, by the way, we talk about this all the time. We make jokes about it and whatnot. But that is a question that often comes in and out of our conversations and probably in many conversations within the roller skating community. Should you skate and date? And my answer may surprise you. I used to say no. And the reason why I used to say no is because the mindset that I would have is skating is like a safe space for me personally. And I don't want to involve anybody, or I don't want to involve dating in that safe space, if you will, right? Just being completely honest. However, now that I'm sitting back and I'm kind of reflecting and I'm thinking about it, I'm going to say it depends on the situation. So my answer went from a no. It's not quite a yes, but it's going to be a it depends. And it really depends on the different scenarios of skate and date. Now, first of all, when it comes to dating, if you're dating somebody in the skate community, it's pretty much like you will be dating anybody anywhere. If you got somebody that you're interested in, you want to get to know, you might ask them out on a date, or you'll be asked out on a date, and y'all go on a few places or whatever, outside of skating, obviously. And then things just kind of happen and fall into place. But there's two types of skate couples. Let me go ahead and address that first. The first skate couple that you have are two individuals that met at the skating rink. One person talked to another, they got to know each other, and next thing you know, they are officially dating and they are in a committed relationship at some point in time. You know, maybe in some rare instances they got married. You know, kudos to them. That is awesome in my personal opinion, right? And then you have the other skate couple where they were dating outside the skating rink. What I mean by that, there was one person who was skating, he or she loved it. They brought that person to their world of skating. They ended up loving it, and they ended up skating, and they were kind of a skate couple, but they were found outside. One person was found outside of the skate community. Now, you might ask me, Marcus, which one is better? Again, that also depends on the scenario. You might be wondering, why in the world do I keep saying it depends? The reason why I say it depends is because there's a couple of factors that have to be played in motion. First of all, you got to understand the skate community is a very intimate space, if you will, right? Even if you don't really know people, you know people. And that's just a common fact that can't be denied. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be the most to yourself person at the skating rink. People still gonna know you, or at least know about you. Oh, that's the girl, light-skinned girl with the short shorts. She comes skating all the time. Oh, that's the real tall Hispanic guy who be having like the purple skates. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gonna know, even if they don't know your name. If you come enough times to the skating rink, they'll see you. You know what I'm saying? So there's no avoiding that. So my question is, are you the type of person that keeps your relationship your business? If you keep your relationship your business, I think you can successfully skate and date. And the reason I say this is because, you know, I love the skate community, but I'm going to be very honest. In some cases, some people in the skate community can be pretty nosy. And if you're not careful and you're putting your business out there, the whole community can know about it before it gets back around to you. So you want to be very mindful of that, right? If you're the type of person who can't keep their business on the low, and really you should keep your business to yourself when it comes to dating in or outside the skate community. That's just dating in general. But I'm just saying. Then you also want to ask yourself when it comes to skating and dating. And this might be a common sense question. Maybe it's not. But what's the reason why you wanted to date this individual, right? Are you genuinely attracted to this individual? Or did you just, you know, kind of catch feelings off of backpacking. And I bring that up, and if you know what backpacking is, or better, if you don't know what backpacking is, look it up. You might not find it on YouTube, but I guarantee if you have social media, especially on Instagram or TikTok, you just type in skate backpacking, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Maybe one of these days I'll post a video. Maybe I won't. We'll see. I don't know. But backpacking is a form of slow set skating, if you will, right? So you got to question yourself, especially if you're a man. Like, am I really just, am I feeling this chick because, the backpacking was good? Or am I really feeling this chick? You know what I'm saying? Because I know for me, if I see a woman that I'm interested in, in or outside the skating rink, oftentimes I'm spotting her from afar before we even engage in any communication or activity or whatever the case may be, right? But again, these are things that you have to question. Is it just skate chemistry, or is it actual potential romantic chemistry? Those are things that you want to address. I think those are things that are very, very important, right? Also, you want to ask yourself, if things did not work out between me and this individual, and I think this is a very important point to bring up. If things didn't work out between me and this individual, can I still go to the skating rink and have no hard feelings? Because if you think there's any indication that you might not be able to, you might not want to skate and date. Because let's just say things don't work out, which there's always that possibility. I know it sucks, such as life. But if it doesn't work out, you don't want to be at a point to where it's like, man, now I can't go to the skating rink because this person ain't feeling me and I'm not feeling them and blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that. Granted, I know some people were like, I'm mature enough to, still skate and I could be cordial. And, that's cool and I respect that. But unfortunately, not everybody is like that. So that's something that you do have to question about yourself. I know me personally, I could do that, but not everybody can. So that's something that you legit have to sit down and question. And I think last but not least, before you skate and date, you have to ask yourself, and this is just a fundamental question. This has nothing to do with skating. But are you ready to date? And the reason I say that is because just like with many of my romantic type of motivational videos, why are you aiming to date? What are your intentions? What are you ultimately looking for? That's no different inside or outside of the skating rink. You know what I'm saying? And you want to make sure you properly address those issues within you before you go out and start looking for a significant other. So those are just a few of the reasons of, skate and date. And I'm going to add a quick little bonus before I end this video about just a few pros and cons of skate and date. I think some pros of skate and date is you find somebody that's really connected to your passion, right? Especially when you are two individuals who are already skating and you meet at the rink and y'all hit it off. I think that's a wonderful feeling because you guys have something in common and there's a great thing. Now, I've always told people there's nothing wrong with having different hobbies, and you guys probably will still have different hobbies, but having that one thing in common will probably bring you guys together. Also, it's another way to spend quality time, especially if quality time is one of your love languages. You know what I'm saying? I mean, granted, you still might be, off doing your own thing, but eventually y'all gonna come together. For example, I'll give two cats that I know at the skating rink. Shout out to Leon and Jade. They're a married couple. This is the scenario where he was skating. He brought her into the skate community. And basically, they skate together, but they be off doing their own thing separately. And then when it's time to come together to practice, they come together and practice, or they'll skate together during the slow set. And it's just what it is, what it is. They're just both in the same vicinity doing something that they love. They're not necessarily around each other the whole time, but you know what I'm saying? Still have another way of having that time together, if you will, just saying, so I think those are some of the pros. What could be a con of skate and date? Well, again, going back to one of my original points, if things don't work out, it might be a situation to where one person or both parties might not be able to handle skating within the same community still. And that can be a problem. And again, I know a lot of people might go back to, well, if that happens, maybe the two individuals are not mature. I don't think it has to do with maturity. I think it's just, it happens, and that's just the way people feel. I think another con to skate and date is, for somebody like myself who considers skating their safe space, there is a risk of bringing somebody in that safe space or involving another layer of something in that safe space, if you will. So you just want to be very careful of that. But this wasn't the pros and cons of skate and date. If you guys want me to do a pros and cons of skate and date, I have many more to list out. This was just, kind of surface level, if you will. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to look out for more skate videos for the Skate Life series. Like I said, I'm releasing a lot of vlogs. I've been releasing shorts like literally every day, kind of like recaps of the Skate World series and whatnot. And it's been really cool. It's been really fun. Really, really interesting, kind of doing some different things with the Skate Life series. I can definitely say this is already taken up to another level compared to what we did last year. And guess what? We're just going to keep it going. All right. Again, this is Marcus Frazier from Teachable Tuesdays, here to motivate you, encourage you, inspire you to be a better you. I'm going to go ahead and eat because I don't want my food to burn. But I hope you guys have a great day. And until next time, take care of yourselves. Much love.